Hi everyone, it's Genene. Welcome to my channel. I particularly created this yoga sequence, very short, easy sequence for beginners or for those days that you want to take it a little easier. We don't need any props. You just need yourself, maybe a mat, and then take your comfortable seat and gently allow your eyes to close. With your eyes closed, gently breathing in and out through your nose. And begin to encourage your breath to lengthen a little bit more on the inhale and then a little bit more on the exhale. This helps bring calm and focus to your mind and to your body. Join your hands together. Connect your thumbs with your heart center. A reminder that you're coming from your heart and you're spreading your intention that you're going to set right now out through the fingers, energetically speaking. State to yourself your intention for your practice, which is just whatever drew you to your mat today, leaving room for a little bit beyond what you can imagine. Releasing your hands down to your thighs, gently allow your eyes to open. Let's get some mobility and fluidity in our wrists. Simply take your wrists. You're going to roll your wrists whatever direction you want to, and then the other direction. You could go in the same direction or opposite directions, doesn't matter. Now let's come down to lying on our backs and just make sure that you have enough room to bring your arms overhead. And yeah, that's all you need. Knees bent, feet flat. And then with a nice neutral spine, inhale your arms overhead. And if your ribs lifted off the floor, for this one in particular, let's just take the low ribs, knit them together and draw them down into the earth. So you'll feel the belly pull in as well to help that action. There's a little curve in your low back, but not in the mid back. And then exhale, arms back down by your side. Now you know what's coming. Let's do just one more like that. Stretch, 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 and exhale, arms by your side. Knees into our chest. Get a nice little stretch there and roll your ankles. Either both in the same direction or maybe they're in opposite directions, doesn't matter. We're just getting that same mobility in the ankles that we did in the wrists and go the other direction. Good. Now arms by your sides. We're going to bicycle our legs. So stretch your leg out and then switch. And then if you don't have enough room, you can always move yourself so you have room. So see if after a few of these, you could take big circles, big bicycle. You're a big bicycler. And notice how much abdominal work it takes to keep yourself steady here, because you're keeping your spine in neutral. And now we work our minds. You're going to bicycle backwards. So little circles first, backwards, and then big circles. It's fun how easy it is after a while, but when you first think about it, it's like, what? And then knees into chest. Let's go back to our arms. So inhale, and then exhale, reach your right arm overhead, and left arm down by your side. And then switch. Inhale for nothing, and exhale, left arm overhead, right arm by your side. And again, exhale, right arm up, left arm down, and left arm up, right arm down. Now bring both arms by your side, hands can be flat, and we're going to do legs right leg stretches out and then switches. Left arm stretches out as right knee comes into chest. And then again, we've done this. We know how to do this. But now we're going to add on. We're going to do opposite arms and legs. Opposite arms and legs. Inhale for nothing. Exhale, left arm, right leg. Inhale, center. Exhale, left leg, right arm. Back to center. Exhale, left arm, right leg. Inhale, center. And exhale, left leg, right arm. Inhale, center. And again, left arm, right leg. Inhale. And exhale, left leg, right arm. Stretch diagonally and back to center. Give yourself a nice big hug. Take your arms on the floor. Inhale. And then exhale, knees go over to the left. And roll onto your left hip first, and then worry about rolling the right shoulder open. If you need to, you can always throw a blanket or a pillow underneath your right shoulder, and right palm comes up. And see if you can keep the knees one on top of the other. Breathe into the twist. Inhale, center. And then exhale, other direction. Knees right. And then left shoulder. It might not touch the ground. And then inhale, center. And then roll over onto your belly. We're doing a moving cobra, Bhujangasana. So make sure you've got nice long legs. Come onto the tops of the feet. And the hands across from chest. And roll your shoulders away from the floor first. Now, rooting down through the pubic bone. Inhale, lift the chest. And exhale, lengthen and lower. Keep lengthening as you lift up and forward. And exhale down. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Now let's come into downward facing dog. You have so many options. You could lift the knees off the ground, do a reverse chaturanga, and that might be ridiculously too hard, so keep the knees down if it is. And you're going to push yourself up with neutral spine, and then lift the knees off the ground. Downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana, into this upside down V, feeling a stretch coming from your heart up, your arms, and down, your hips through your legs. Come down onto your knees. Bring the big toes together. Make your knees wide enough, wider than your hips, so you can sit down onto your heels. You can push your hands forward to get that energy going back and down, and then start to take your head towards the floor. It might not get there, and so you can take as many blocks or pillows or whatever you have, just so your head isn't hanging. Arms stretched out in front of you, forehead down. Child's pose. If you enjoyed this video, please click that like button to let me know. That helps me know what videos to make next for you. Let me know also in the comments below which video you would like for me to make for you next. That means, would you like something more relaxing or more challenging, or maybe you have a particular yoga pose you'd like us to focus on? I can't wait to hear your comments. And please subscribe if you haven't already for more content. To come out, take your hands underneath your shoulders. Press yourself up. And then come to sitting can always lie down on your back for a Shavasana, staying there for as long as you like. For now, thanks for joining me. Namaste. And now coming down. 1, 2. Oh my God. Oh, shoot. Hold, please.